Dun, 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 dun. What's up, guys? It's the Magician of Tarot here, back with another installment. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are great. We're talking about Next in Love today. Yummy. I'm going to start us off with 4PILES. Let me pick my pals, please, and figure out what I'm talking about. And my intros are always a struggle, guys. They really are, so please bear with me. This is take one today, so bear with me, please. First pile is going to be the Star Anise. Say, hey, how you doing? Second pile is going to be the Bayleaf. Say, I need your lovin'. Third pile is going to be the Cinnamon Stick. Say, bitch, better have my money. And last but not least, it's going to be these two cardamom seeds. Say, bitch, don't kill my vibe. All right, guys, that's what I got. I'm already tripping over my words. I'll get it together eventually. Give me 1 second to zen out. Timestamps below. Chance for you to pick your piles. Do me one small favor. Like, share, subscribe. Love that last part. Peace. And I always forget my water. 1 second. What's up, Star Anise? How you doing? Welcome to your reading. We want to talk about Next in Love. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit. Next in Love for pile ones. I'm listening for channel messages. I don't hear anything at all. So start us off, please. What we got? Next in Love. 5 of Swords in reverse. Mislabeling your enemies. I'm going to tap in with my second card, but I feel like you're surrounding yourself with untrustworthy people and they get in the way of your love life. I read uprights, reversals, I count my cards, and I take notice of the first card and the last card. We're starting off in reverse. Other people are getting in the way of your love life, and you have to call them out and say, hey, why? Let's see what the second card is. This is defensiveness and protection, and I also get a little bit of boundaries out here. I feel like somebody looks after you. I feel like this is a big brother or a cousin that defend your honor, quote unquote, but they're actually cock blocking is what I'm trying to say with this Knight of Wands. So this is a big brother or somebody that loves you dearly and they want to look out after you and protect you is what they call it, but all they're doing is prohibiting your love life. You got somebody that's a bit possessive is what I'm trying to say. They want to protect you from other evildoers, because my 5 of Swords is evildoers, corruption, and ill intent, and they take it to the next level with this Knight of Wands in reverse. You know, they don't have to be so protective. And I'm hearing that Britney Spears song. Why am I done in my life? Your way. I don't know it. You guys probably do. Probably don't. I don't know. But they're way too protective. And it's getting in the way of your love life. Or it doesn't even have to be a man. It could be a woman too. I see a relative right here, always defending and wanting the best for you. What else we got? We have control freak right here, but I have a snake out here, and I see poison and toxicity. They want to be on top and protect you and control the situation, and they want to not allow evildoers to really put the wool over you, because my 5 of Swords in reverse is mislabeling your enemies. So they don't want you to get got. Okay, so they want to hold the control in the situation, but it's a bit toxic how they hold the control. Is what I'm getting with the snake out here. I read all my cards individually, so I feel their grip is a bit too tight. What else we got? We have a blockage out here, communication and travel. We have people that are interested in you, but I feel like they snuff out the competition or snuff out other people based on how they view them. If they view them as a bad character, they're gonna be like, not my little sis, not my cousin, not my relative, not my friend. You got the wrong one, playboy. And unfortunately, everyone doesn't have ill intent is what I'm trying to say. So you gotta check him and let him know that, you know, you're grown. And this is a blockage out here. So you got somebody that's protecting your honor, blocking your love life. You gotta address it. I got the 7 of Wands in reverse. Them being so active in creating boundaries is not necessary with the 7 of Wands in reverse. But here they are doing it anyway. So you gotta let them know, hey, I'm an adult. Again, what else you got? We have Death card in your reading, which means Your love life really doesn't pick up because someone else is in control. My death card is fear and intimidation, and I feel like this person is riled up in fear and intimidation and being the boss and being the man, and I feel like you got to step up to him and say, hey, I'm an adult. That's like a theme within this reading. You have to let him know that you're grown. You can handle yourself, and if you need him, you will call him. Okay, but he also has fear and worry too. He doesn't want nothing bad to happen, and it's just a cycle, and you just got to let him know, hey, I'll be there, I guess, is what I'm hearing. Like, you got to let him know you're grown. What else you got? It's nothing to worry about with the Nine of Swords in reverse, because the Nine of Swords is all about anxiety and misery, and he just wants to prohibit the misery before it happens, but it never really happens because he's always saying no, 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 no. You know, you never know what's going to happen if you never try or if you never play, you know. So you need to play the field, but you got somebody that doesn't want you to play the field. Ending the reading with the Page of Wands out here. This is a relationship right here. This is like, you know, a brother, sister, or cousin, friend. It doesn't matter, but this is a relationship. This is somebody that wants to protect you. And this is a punk in reverse. So they don't want you to be somebody's doormat, okay? So they stick up for you and say no. But unfortunately, it doesn't get you anywhere, you know? Give me 1 second. Yeah, they just want to protect you is what I'm getting, because this is ill intent and this is a naive person right here. So let's continue on. You got somebody that you have to stick up to and say, hey, I'm an adult, because there's somebody interested and they keep on getting in the way of that. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, can I get closing remarks? Next in love, 4-pile wands. 5 of Swords in reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles out here in reverse. Now, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is a scaredy cat. He's afraid to go and defend. And I don't know what's going on out here. A lot of people that are interested in you are scared of this person. So this is the other people that he views as corrupt and ill intent and interested in you, but you know, that's mislabeling, and they're scared of him. You know, they really, or your person or your brother or whoever this person is, really gets them scared and shook. Let's talk about this Knight of Wands out here. He stands his ground, and look at this horse right here. The horse is even scared. You're like, no, I don't even want to mess with you or her. Let's talk about this Knight of Wands. Judgment card. He's harsh with his messages, and he's intimidating, and they just look up like, damn, okay, I'll just move on to somebody else. But in all actuality, he's really blocking a blessing. That's what I see here with the Judgment card in reverse. You know, this is a blessing to have a message that somebody's interested in you and wants to rock your world. That's what I'm getting with the Knight of Wands in reverse, but it's a no-go. He's too intimidating. Let's talk about the 4 of Pentacles, control freak. And this is family. And you gotta call them out for being overbearing with the 10 of Cups in reverse, because they're supposed to be supportive and happy-go-lucky, and they are, but it's a bit toxic. And I saw the toxic vibe with the 4 of Pentacles, because you shouldn't be so overbearing with a family member. You have to let them grow and learn their mistakes and so many other things. So they take it to a whole nother level. Let's talk about this blockage with the 8 of Wands in reverse. 2 of Wands in reverse. People plan to communicate, because my 8 of Wands is communication and travel. My 2 of Wands is planning. They plan to communicate and get to know you and have a conversation with you, but there's a wrench in their, you know, idea or plan, because somebody else comes in between you guys. That's what I see here with these 2 wands. Okay, and then the communication never happens because, you know, the intimidation happened. Let's talk about the Death card. More intimidation, fear, going all around. That's what I'm trying to say. Look at the Lovers card out here. The Death card and the Lovers card coming out together means that you're supposed to be with another person, but it ends prematurely. And it's all out of fear. You know, it's what I'm getting with the Death card and the Lovers card out here. So you have to address some things. Say, hey, I'm an adult. Look at this angel. Hey, let me get your attention really quick. I love you dearly, but you're spoiling my love life. Let's talk about this 9 of Wands. I'm sorry, not 9 of Wands. 9 of Swords in reverse. Nine of Swords upright and in reverse. This is what this reading is all about. You got to stand up for yourself. And this is alone energy. So if you allow this person to really tell you your reality, then you're going to be alone. So you got to stick up for yourself, take the blinders off, and say, hey, I'm an adult. I'm my own person. I don't want to be alone for the rest of my life. It's more to life other than family. Let's talk about this Page of Wands in reverse. Queen. See, you have grown up. You're on your throne, but they still view you as a child. And that has to change. And some of your family members are really toxic because this is my karmic, and they have this karmic lesson that they have on repeat. And you have to tell them, hey, that's the toxic attribute, and I'm not okay with it. Stand up for yourself. Okay? You're not the same person. Not after this reading. So stick up for yourself. Don't be scared and say, hey, I deserve better. You can't control my love life no more, motherfucker. Peace. Love you. Like, share, and subscribe. What's up, Bailey? What's going on? I don't know why I'm whispering. I feel like it's a channel message, but I don't know where we're going with it. So let's go. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, what's going on with Pile 2's Next in Love? We want to know. No channel messages besides the whispering. What's going on with that? Start us off. 6 of Wands in reverse. Somebody wants to approach you because my 6 of Wands is typically a parade and being seen and out in public, but they're intimidated. I feel like you guys look too good for your own good. My 6 of Wands is looking good and being seen, and they're embarrassed and are shy, and that's probably why I was whispering early on in your reading. They're intimidated to approach you because this person is approaching the crowd and saying, hey, look at me, I'm hot shit. But they're scared to approach you, okay? They whisper. They're a bit shy, like I mentioned before. I'm really trying to tap in and see what else is out here. It's a problem with other people because the 6 of Wands is being seen, and you can't be seen without other people. It's public attention, and I feel like this person doesn't want everybody in their business, is what I'm trying to say with the 6 of Wands in reverse. What else we got? Let's go. The World card in reverse. They don't want an audience. Look at the audience down below. The World card in reverse. They want things on hush hush is what I'm getting. I see a rug that she's pulling up. So he wants to sweep things under the rug. And I feel like with these reversals, I read uprights, reversals, I count my card, and I take notes of the first card and last card. This is not a good start. If they really want you, they will let the world know is what I'm getting with the World and the 6 of Wands out here. It shouldn't be no shy shit or no shame out here. That's what I'm getting with the World card in reverse. This is good energy, so why are we in reverse? But I'm getting, other people's opinion and other people seeing, and that's an issue for them. Now, the World card is all about successful completion. So I see a time frame closing for them, which is why we have a reversal. What else we got? 5 of Coins out here in reverse. This is a warning. Warning. They're not suffering a loss yet, but their time frame is coming to a close ending. Like I see red out here, but it's not in red yet. We got another reversal. And the 5 of Pentacles is all about suffering a loss. I feel like they're gonna lose you, and they're gonna kick themselves in the foot if they do. Trust and believe with this World card and this 5 of Pentacles out here. You had the whole world in your hand, and you suffered a loss, and you want to recognize it? You want to leave it out in the street? No. You got to recognize your blessings. Channel message. What else you got? 8 of Swords out here. This is their energy. Whether it's a man or a woman, I want to say his, but I see a woman out here. So it's their energy. The Eight of Swords is all about a mental perspective. She can get out these ropes and get out the situation, but they trap themselves. I see more opinions with the swords out here around her. So if that's really what's important, if that's really what's keeping him stuck or her stuck, then that's what's going to keep them stuck. It's a mental perspective. You got to recognize you're not as stuck as you think you are. You can get free. You know, this is our first upright card, and it's not a good upright to have in a reading because it tells me he's probably going to stay stuck until he has an aha moment. But we got a time frame out here. The aha moment better come quick. What else you got? You got the King of Wands out here in reverse. I see bad habits from his father figure or her father figure, or whoever brought them up, because I see an upbringing right here with this King of Wands in reverse. Now, King of Wands in reverse skirts past responsibilities, does things unethical, and I feel like this person, or whoever your person is, I feel like you probably know who this person is, but they don't know how to step up to the plate is what I'm getting with the King of Wands in reverse, because they never saw someone step up to the plate is what I'm hearing. I also have the Seven of Wands in reverse. That's stepping up to the fucking plate. I'm hearing on your mark, get set, go. The Seven of Wands is typically on a mount, and he's like, working out. He hasn't stepped up to the plate. Or her. What else we got? We got Four of Swords. He's resting on his laurel, but at the same time, I read all my cards individually, and I see this Four of Swords doesn't look like it's peace, because that's what the Four of Swords is. They look like the walls are closing in on him. So I feel like he's mentally trapped. I see paralyzed type of activity or paralysis, where you're unable to move out your situation. That's what I'm seeing with all these swords. Lots of mental attachments with all these swords that you have to get through, that you have to cut out. And I know where it came from his upbringing or her upbringing. Sorry. Ending this reading with the Ace of Swords, and that's all about truth, clarity, and intuition. I feel like some of you guys have, some type of telepathic communication, but if they don't speak their truth, then it's null and void. And for their truth to come out at the end scares me, because this is just in the nick of time. So let's get closing remarks. Let's see where this is going. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, what is going on with Pile 2's person? Next in love is a person that is a bit ashamed to say that they're in love with you, because we have the truth coming out the end of your reading. Let's talk about the Six of Wands in reverse. Seven of Swords. This is all about sneaking away and not having attention, being unethical and having ill intent. Who wants to start off a love affair or a love relationship in this type of energy? You should be proud to have this person, With the Seven of Swords in reverse, I see you have to call this person out, or he's afraid of being called out in public is what I see here. Let's continue on. That's his issue, Let's talk about this world, or their issue. Let's talk about this world card in reverse. Ace of Pentacles out here. They see you as a prize. They see you with glitz and glamour and sparkles. That's what I see here with this Ace of Pentacles. But they want you to be their prize behind closed doors. They want to take you for themselves. But out in the world, they want to act all normal and la-di-da, is what I'm hearing. Let's talk about the Five of Pentacles out here in reverse. This is a time frame. He hasn't lost anything yet, but it's about to. King of Pentacles out here. This is a control freak. This is somebody that's greedy with their love in reverse. I also have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. He doesn't want to give a message. I often see a message being given away with the Six of Pentacles, but he hasn't given, and he's going to be the one that suffers a loss. That's what I see here. This is his energy right here. All he has to do is commit, because my King of Pentacles is known to commit. He might be coming from a relationship, a toxic one at that he needs to let go of with the Five of Pentacles, another message, but he continuously gives to that toxic relationship is what I see here with the Six of Pentacles out here in reverse. He needs to know who to give to and who not to give to. And he don't have long. Look at this skull right here. Let's talk about this Eight of Swords. Excuse me, guys. Eight of Swords, mental entrapment, being stuck. Five of Swords, he cares about the wrong people's opinion, because my Five of Swords in reverse is mislabeling your enemy. So he cares about other people's opinion, but other people don't really care, to be honest with you. You know, he'd rather do things behind people's back. He'll feel freer to be in the shadows. That's what I see here. And you're not a shadow-ass bitch. You're out in the public, and he sees it, and he admires it for you, but he's still stuck. I also have the Three of Swords out here upright, which means his heart breaks, you know? So you gotta let yourself know what's worth it. Or he does. Let's talk about this Four of Swords, resting, Chariot card. He needs to get up and be proud, you know? With this Six of Wands and this Chariot card out here upright, this is minor and this is major out here. They both go and seek victory, but I feel like he just has to rein it in and take control of the situation instead of being paralyzed and thinking the world is watching. Let's talk about the King of Wands in reverse. This is his upbringing. Death card in reverse. It's toxic. His upbringing is toxic, and with the Death card being in reverse, I don't feel like he recognizing how toxic it was. Okay, Death card is darkness and toxicity and negativity, intimidation and fear. So I feel like the person that upright him has a lot of fear in his life, and he has to stand up and say, "I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid anymore." Let's talk about this Ace of Swords. This is all about not being afraid anymore. Eight of Wands. This is communication and travel. And the Ace of Swords in reverse is a lie. Goodness gracious. I feel like he's lying to himself at the end of the day. And lying to the world. So he needs to recalibrate what his priorities are. Ooh, channel message. Because the truth is out here. His heart is out here, is breaking in a toxic relationship. He knows what he wants, but something prohibits him. It blocks him. We know what blocks him. And I got the Nine of Wands out here, which tells me he's tired of living this depressed life and secluded life, and a life that is burdensome is what I'm getting with the Nine of Wands in reverse. He's tired of it, but he got to do something. He got to detach from that programming that he has or she has. Peace, guys. Love you. Next in love is entirely in their hands, and it's unfortunate. Okay, but Spirit is on your side, and Spirit's not gonna, forget about you, because the truth is what matters. Peace. What's up, Cinnamon Sick? How you doing? Let's get it out. Let's get loud is what I'm hearing from Great Spirit. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. I don't know what's going on. I feel like somebody's going to confess their love. This might be a part 2, is what I'm trying to say, from Pile 2s. You might want to go check out Pile 2. My Pile 2 was whispering. Pile 3 is getting loud and listening to J-Lo. Great Spirit, what's going on with Pile 3s, please? I feel like somebody's about to confess something for real, for real. For real, for real. I don't even say that. Okay, let's talk about it. Options out here. Somebody wants to get loud, but they're just stagnant and stuck. This is uncertainty and processing. With the Seven of Cups, you often see a man just weighing the scales and seeing which one he wants. So give me one more card, because that's when I tap in. Three of Pentacles out here in reverse. This is typically a workplace, but there's an issue around work. You might know this person from where they work. I still feel like there's a confession, but there's also a third-party situation. It's another person within the situation. Like, with all these options out here, I read uprights, reversals, like karma cards, and take notice of the first card and the last card. This person is confused on who to go with or who to go to. They're perplexed. This is a third-party situation where many people, and I see lots of ideas, and let's continue on because I'm starting to see substances, and that might cloud their judgment. So take what resonates. What else we got? They still want to confess. I'm still channeling they want to confess, though. But they just are still in the deciding phase. What's going on? Six of Wands out here. We talked about the Six of Wands in Pile 2's reading. But this is embarrassment because you guys are too good for your own, like, you look too good for your own good. This is getting rough because we got nothing but reversals except for my options. What else we got? Please bear with me. We have a messenger, but he don't look loud. He looks really reserved. Let's continue on. I'm trying to figure out how I'm channeling loudness with the energy, because I'm not seeing loudness within the cards. I got the Two of Pentacles out here in reverse. This is uncertainty and inner unbalance, and I feel like this person is constantly juggling and has constantly having opinions in his head and doesn't know which side to go with all these opinions and living in the clouds. What else we got? This is more of him living in the clouds and daydreaming, but I feel like it doesn't get him anywhere. Somebody's stuck, is what I'm channeled to say. And that's probably, they just have to blurt it out. Did y'all hear that? What else you got? This is a rough reading. This is a person that has to undo a lot of stuff in his life. He's going through a lot right now, and he has to realize, is it worth it? He has two directions. To suffer or to move on, because 10s are all about completion. What else we got? Four of Cups out here ending your reading. Now, the Four of Cups in reverse tells me, like, it typically resonates for my viewers, and I'm perplexed because this is a rough reading for me to read, because I know this person wants to confess, and I hear the loudness in my mind's ear, in my mind's eye, but I can't see it out here, and it's confusing, but I feel like it resonates for you guys, so please let me know if it does, because I'm perplexed. Closing remarks, please, Great Spirit. I feel like with the Four Cups in reverse, they know they have to do something. They have to get off their ass. And I mentioned that in Pile 2's. Great Spirit, what's going on here? I don't see the loudness that I hear. What's going on? Seven of Cups out here. It's the truth out here. He needs to confess what's going on, and he needs to cut some things out of his life. This is sobriety, and this is a lot of cloudy thoughts is what I'm getting, and weighing the scales. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I see sobriety out here, and I see maybe substances or drugs out here, and that's what's prohibiting this person from making a clear decision and offering a message and being loud. Let's talk about the Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is other people. Star card in reverse. And I still see substances with the Star card in reverse. I see them pouring drinks and doing drugs and getting them high with the Star card in reverse. But it doesn't serve them, and they don't know how to focus and think straight, is what I wanted to say. And at the end of the day, it leaves them hopeless because they are still stuck in that same place that they were in. Six of Wands in reverse. I feel like I'm not going to get any likes for this reading because I know a lot of people pick cinnamon because that's the most common, like, herb or spice is what I meant to say. I just embarrassed myself with the Six of Wands in reverse. Let's talk about Six of Wands in reverse. Six of Swords out here. I see a Band-Aid being ripped off because my Six of Swords is going from a rough state to a calm state. So I feel like he just needs to put a message out there, say how he feels, and get out of this rough state that he's trapped in, because I still see substances and he needs something more sobering and good for him. Let's talk about this Page of Pentacles. He could be young, but I also see a message out here. Nine of Cups out here in reverse. Yikes. This person may use substances to make them feel happy in the moment, but they're really an insecure person is what I'm getting with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And they're not happy without the substances because they don't have the confidence. Yikes. Let's talk about the Six of Cups in reverse. This person lives in the clouds, and I also see when I get Six of Cups in reverse, they're also not to be trusted in a sense. So let's see where this is going. Magician out here. The Magician will disappear on your ass. Right when you start to trust him, he will disappear and go back to where he came from and go back to what held his attention is what I'm getting with the Magician, because the Magician throws on a show and wants your undivided attention. So I feel like this person is a bit shifty based on the substances that they have in their life, but they have a lot of love for you. And, you know, with the Magician, they have inspiration to do better for themselves, but they have to actually manifest that for themselves. I feel like, you know, this is a long road that they've gone down, and they have to decide to continue down this road or to end it. Let's talk about the Ten of Swords. Judgment card out here, upright. This is a test, a wake-up call, a phone call, a text, literally. So I feel like they have a test, a judgment being called. Do they want to stay in their stuck state, or do they want to change and be different? And it's entirely up to them. And if they don't want to love you properly, it's not your fault with the Judgment card and the Ten of Swords. It might sting, it might hurt, but that's on them. They got to learn their own karmic lessons. Let's talk about the Four of Cups in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. There's a lot of confusion. Like, this is what this reading is all about. This person lives in the clouds. Look at all this cloud-ass activity. And I feel like you guys are sober, or you don't dabble with what they dabble in. And that will make you unhappy if they would present it to you. And you would be like, what is this? Did you really just present this to me? You know I'm not with that. So that's just for somebody. So they got to get their mind straight. I don't think they're ready for love. Peace. I really don't. What's up, Cardamom Seed? Welcome to your reading. What I'm talking about next in love. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, what's going on with Cardamom Seeds? This pile got extra cards, and typically when I get extra cards, it's shit talking reading or really rough. So I don't know what we're talking about today. Buckle your seatbelts. I don't have any channel messages, so Great Spirit, start us off. Next in love for pile 4, please. Star card out here. This is your energy. I see them looking at you as a star or somebody that holds their attention. Star card is hope, inspiration, glitz, glamour. You know, they view you as a star or a celebrity for some of you guys. What else we got? We have your beauty out here with the Empress out here. Like I said before, they view you as a celebrity with this combination out here. With the Empress and the Star card, you belong on the runway or on the TV screen, whichever one you want. Okay, but they look at you as twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. channel message. When you're not around, they wonder what you're doing, who you're doing with this naked body out here. You know, they want to undress you is also what I'm trying to say. What else we got? We have the Ace of Pentacles out here. I see a wedding ring. That's one of the first things that I saw when I flipped this card over. But they also want to touch it. Like, this is touching 3D objects and being blessed. So they want to touch the booty. They want to undress you. They also want to, you know, the Empress is known to have a counterpart. This is a wedding ring right here. They want to lock it down. What else you got? We have a detour with this Knight of Wands in reverse. Oftentimes I see a whore, but I'm not led down that direction, but I do see a detour. Something is taking his attention. Let's see what's going on. This is our first reversal out here. What's going on here? Ace of Swords. This is the truth, but he has to cut some things out of his life is what I see here. I see more substances. I see a razor for cocaine, but I also see marijuana. Somebody needs to go to marijuana and leave the coke alone, is what I see here. You know, they got to cut the coke out and, you know, grind the weed out. I don't know, but there's a detour out here, and this is the truth out here. Somebody has to speak their truth is also what I'm hearing. What else we got? I like having two aces in one reading because this is a blessing. Somebody recognizes that you are a blessing in their life, but they have to do something in order to attain this blessing is what I'm hearing. What else we got? Eight of Cups out here. This is a lot of back and forth. I saw the back and forth with the Knight of Wands out here. So they leave or you leave and they wonder a lot is what I'm trying to say. They want you to come back. I feel like they have to figure out what's going on. Where are they going? Let's see what's going on here. Four of Wands out here, upright. So I have to read these uprights and reversals because that's what I do. I read uprights, reversals, I count my cards, and I take notice of the first and last card. I feel like he leaves to go to somewhere toxic, and he comes back and wonders, you know, how you are, and he imagines what something healthy and stable would be with the Four of Wands out here upright and this Eight of Cups out here in reverse. He wants to go and leave another situation for something healthier. Take what resonates though, because that's the energy that I'm reading here. And in this reading with the World card in reverse, he's stuck in a chaotic state is what I'm getting with the World card in reverse. But he has hope in another state is what I'm getting with the Star card. This is the first card and the last card. So he's currently in turbulence, but he has hope that you guys could be a healer or helpful. So let's get some closing remarks. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, can I get closing remarks for this pile, please? Yeah, with the World card is all about successful completion when it's upright. And I have this Eight of Cups in reverse as well. So both these cards were in reverse. He has to leave something, a cycle that needs to be closed out. He's probably tied to a karmic, or you guys probably came from all my readings because this is a thread, is what it feels like. But he has to close some things out, and he hasn't closed it out. And that's why he's living in turbulence. He's got to connect the dots. Let's talk about the Star card out here. King of Cups out here. He has to confess how much he views you as a celebrity or a star, or how much he wonders what you are. You know what I mean? Because the King of Cups in reverse withholds emotions. And I feel like that's exactly what he's doing. He admired you. He wants to undress you. So confess. But he has not. Empress out here upright. This is your beauty. Judgment card in reverse. I feel like it's a bit intimidating. And he has to step up to the plate because my Judgment card is a test, a wake-up call, a phone call. He has to just ask you out and ask for your number, but he hasn't done that because he's intimidated by your beauty. Let's talk about this Ace of Pentacles. He wants to touch it, and I also see a ring. Eight of Pentacles out here in reverse. I see work getting in the way. You might see this person at their job. He wishes that there was communication outside of work, is what I'm trying to say. I also have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. He's upset that things have not grown as quickly as it should have been. He probably would have been out of the situation had they grown quicker, or had the situation grown quicker, is what I meant to say. Let's talk about the detour. Where are you going? Six of Cups out here. He's going back to the past on what he knows or what's familiar instead of venturing out on what is uncharted, is what I'm getting with this Knight of Wands in reverse. He feels more trust with you guys, but he goes with what he knows because that's all he knows. Let's talk about the truth out here with this Ace of Swords. There's something in his life that's not healthy with the Three of Swords out here in reverse, but the truth is you guys would heal his heart, and not only literally, but like physically, because I feel like there's something that he needs to cut out of his life that's not healthy, that's causing him ailments, because that's what my Three of Swords is, an ailment to the heart. It'd be heartbreak, but also ailment, literally. Also have the Two of Swords out here. He's got a tough decision, and he has to take off the blindfold out here, and it's up to him. And he knows it with the Two of Swords in reverse coming out here. The blindfold is off at this point, so he knows what he has to do. He just got to do it. He's got to walk away, but he keeps coming back or going back to it. He keeps holding, he needs to leave something and hold on to something healthy is what I'm trying to say. But this is letting go and coming back to it. Take what resonates. Let's talk about this Four of Wands upright. Page of Cups in reverse. I see a game of tag or tag or it, like it's an on and off type of situation. Like he goes from one situation and then goes to another one. An old situation and then goes to a new one. And it's just like, stop playing tag and just, be an adult, please. Let's talk about this World card in reverse. Some things should have ended by now. Magician out here, and being as though that they did not end, things are going to blow up into space with the Magician out here in reverse. He knows he should have been active with the Magician, and he's about to bite his tail in more ways than one, because I still see substances getting to his body, and that being his own demise with this snake out here biting his own tail. So it's going to catch up to him, and he has his own choices to make. Next in love is a person that is interested in you, looks up to you, but they have to heal themselves first. Peace, guys. Love you. You inspire them to. That's what I will tell you. Please like, share, and subscribe.